Hi everybody, so today I want to show you a June garden, how my garden looks like. I pretty much gonna show you everything. I wanted to do this earlier, but I just don't have time, so this is my kind of hobby. It's not my job, the YouTube. It's not like, yeah, just for fun. So anyway, I'm gonna start showing you every single thing from my garden. So for those who haven't watched any of the videos, this is I live in zone 9B, so it's pretty hot. We have very long summers, and even though some plants are meant for a full sun, honestly they don't do well on full sun. So I always have, now I learned that I have this under consideration. And yeah, let's keep going. This is the patio where we spend a lot of time, and here I just got this table a while ago because I think it's cute. Here we're drinking coffee sometimes. Those are plants I'm supposed to plant very soon, and my daughter chose this, the yellow one, for herself, and it's so cute. So this is the patio. I moved this rose, the tall one. My husband got it for me. I think it was for Mother's Day. I chose it. And then this one, I'm still trying to figure out where to plant, and I gotta change obviously the pot. This is not gonna be the pot, but it's such a beautiful rose and it smells delicious. And then we go to all my pots. This one is doing really well, and I'm super excited about it because it's gonna bloom the whole summer. And then here we have some bud worms that I figured out. I've never had to deal with this before, but you know, it's a learning process, so I'm gonna treat them. And then this is a pot I got from Lowe's, and it was on sale for $20 from $65, and I was super excited. But again, we have an issue with the bud worms, and I'm so sad, but I'm gonna treat it, and then hopefully it's gonna get better. And then I have more plants here. If you're expecting me to tell you the name of every single one, I probably won't, so you can leave a comment below and I'm gonna let you what it is. I've already have a blog post about this combination here, and yeah, so this one, eventually I'm changing the place because this is climbing one, and I'm not planning on leaving it here. But the hydrangea, the limelight hydrangea, is here, and I'm planning on moving the plant because the sun is so harsh and it's just not good. So we're gonna move the hydrangea right there behind the barbecue. So when we moved to the house, this spot was with like just empty. There was nothing in the spot. So I decided just to plant some succulents, and they've been doing amazing here. They're really pretty. I don't have to take care of them really much, but they're doing really well, and I water them here and there, and yeah, they're happy. So I got this one for Christmas, and it was so tiny, and I want to keep it, and I planted it here and just let it go. And so now we go to the orange. This was planted before we moved to this house, and it's the most delicious one. Then we have the chicken coop over there. I posted a while ago how we made the chicken coop and stuff. We have 6 chickens, and they're the sweetest. I'm not sure what they're doing now, but I'll just do another video. So this garden used to be a butterfly garden, and I'm gonna try to add the video so you see how it looks like, or an image. It was beautiful at the beginning of the season, but not anymore, and I changed it. I had to remove everything, so that's why everything looks so like empty and new. And it's just, I think it's gonna fill up eventually. I have some dahlias coming out over there, and a lot more plants coming out, so we're gonna see what's gonna work and what's not gonna work. But yeah, so I deadhead the butterfly bush, and I think it's doing pretty well. And let's move to the next one. So here I have some plants that I gotta plant somewhere. We have hostas, and I need to plant it in a shadier area, but I'm still trying to figure out where with the farm. I don't know what to do, honestly, and I don't want to mess it up. And then we have the Rose of Sharon, and it's so beautiful. And I cut a lot at the end of the season, like kind of in spring I kind of cut a lot. So the hydrangea is doing kind of okay, but still there's a lot of sun coming this way, so I was hoping like the Rose of Sharon will cover more and has more shade. But this one, I posted on a lot of my videos, is doing really well, and it needs shade because I planted before over there, but it was so sunny that it was almost dying. So I decided that this is shadier location, and it's gonna be planted here. my also easy Italian rose. There's no blooms yet. It's still kind of getting through my moving, you know. And then yeah, those are doing great. I planted them a couple days ago. Not sure about the lissum, we'll see. And then the gardenia is doing pretty well, and the canna lily. So now we go to the other hydrangea that I planted. I just moved actually a couple of weeks ago. And then this one was in the pot in the front door, but it was so shady. That's why it's so green. So now it's getting its color and I'm super excited. You can see this is the kind. And they say, you know, partial shade, and definitely for California or here for Sacramento, it's partial shade. Otherwise they burn. Sun in the morning, early morning, and that's it. That's azalea. And it's blooming beautifully, and that's another one. And here we've got lots of fruit trees or hedge or shrubs. So we have the blueberry, it's a pink lemonade. This is a new one I planted last year, I think. Then we have the pomegranate. So then we have more blueberry bushes that they're not doing well because they weren't pruned properly. And then we have a goji berry here, planted from a seed. We have plenty of it. Then we go to this garden that is not looking good, and I'm gonna fix it probably next season. And then we go to the strawberries and all the veggies that for the first time they're doing pretty well compared to before. And then my mom's roses, and that's it from the backyard. Then this is one of the sides of my front yard. I fixed a lot of things this year and still doesn't look like pretty well managed, but I'm trying. And I'm removing some trees that I don't know why they've been planted there. I just have no idea. But yeah, that's how it looks like right now. I'm sure it's gonna look better soon. Then we go to the other side of my front yard. I think those are called million bells, if I'm not wrong. And almost blooming time. Then we've got this situation here. Those are blooming spring, so now it's not the season. And then here I'm gonna be fixing those pots because they're not doing well. They're kind of either super harsh sun or shade, so I'm gonna push this all the way back and I'm gonna remove those and plant some plants for a shade. And this hydrangea, I'm gonna move it from here too. And then this one is doing great actually because it's in the shadow. It's in the shade actually. So we'll see. But I'm changing the pots and I'm gonna post a video about it. And then we have more plants here. We have the lilac that it hasn't been doing well, so maybe I have to remove it. I don't know. And then we have more of the iceberg roses, and those roses were here before I came, the yellow ones. I think the owner was a yellow rose fan. And then we have more issues with the roses here because something is eating the leaves, and I don't know. I gotta be spraying. This year it's been the worst compared to before. And then on the back I have my beautiful hydrangea. It's so pretty. So this is pretty much my garden, and I'm gonna put description on the plants so you guys can see kind of approximately what I have planted. Not every plant probably is gonna have like a description, but most of them will. And yeah, and I'm gonna post more in my next video about the planting the new plants, the new pots in my front yard. And then what am I gonna do for the bud worms, because I've never had to deal with this before, so it's kind of learning process. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.